Okay, so the next step is actually quite simple. It's just to hit it with some IPA or some paint prep, whatever kind of solution. And essentially what this is going to do is it's going to remove any kind of oils that are left over from the polishing step. You could also wash the vehicle. I think it's just a little more risky to wash the vehicle. You know, you could have a potentially dirty wash mitt or something that'll introduce more swirls. So what I like doing is just using the paint prep and wiping the whole entire vehicle down. You should also take this time to wash your windows because, you know, I got some dusting, you know, from the compounding steps that accumulated on the windows. We're going to go ahead and wash the windows and wipe it down, and then we're going to be ready to apply the ceramic coating. Alright guys, so now that that's all wiped down and we're clear to go, this is the ceramic coating I'll be using. It's a Cquartz UK 3.0. It's our latest version, and I use this on a couple other of my cars, and this works amazing. Now this is just a, what does it say? It's a 30 mil kit. You can see it right there. And usually, you know, on my previous vehicles, 30 mil is perfect for a car. And I think though, I've only done like an SUV. And cars, so 30 mil has always been fine for me, but I think for a truck or whatever, you're probably going to need a 50 mil kit that they sell. So let's crack this open and I'll show you what's inside. So here's the magic right here. This is the ceramic coating, and these here are your micro suede applicators, and we'll pull those out in a minute. They give you a cloth to level the coating as you're going along, which we're going to have to be careful where we set that. You don't want to contaminate with anything, so we'll just leave it in the box. And then they give you an applicator block. So this is kind of neat. I didn't know this the first couple times that I ceramic coated my vehicles, but these, you can see those little notches here, right there and right there. You're supposed to put the micro suede applicator block and use like a credit card or something, and that kind of locks it in place, which is kind of handy. Anyway, so I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod, and I think we'll go ahead and start doing it. I'll show you kind of the hazing and the process, but essentially, just like everything else in the industry, you're going to want like a cross hatch pattern. So you're going to go, you know, roughly in a 2x2 section or whatever. So you're going to go this way, and then you're going to follow it up going that way, and then you're going to wait for it to haze. So essentially, turn into like a rainbow, and then we'll wipe it off. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll set you guys up on the tripod right here. We'll do the hood so that you guys can really see, you know, easily what's going on with all the lights and stuff. So you guys should be able to start seeing that already. There's some rainbow effect there. That means well, that section is ready to be wiped off, and now if you look at all the way up here, it looks like it's all flashed, and we can go ahead and use our towel that they provide and go ahead and wipe it off. It should be fairly easy to do. It shouldn't be sticky, and just like that. Now, last time I've done this, you know, I didn't really love this CarPro towel. It worked okay. It just, you know, you end up having to replace it, you know, change it out between panels and stuff. And I had a couple other ones that I'd rather use. So anyway, now that hood's done, or that section of the hood's done, we're gonna go ahead and set you up on the tripod. We'll do the rest of the car, and then the CarPro stuff needs 2 coats, so we're gonna go over the whole thing twice. So I don't know where I left you off, but essentially what we did is I got my wife out here, she helped me out. We did 2 coats on the entire car with the Cquartz 2.0, or sorry, 3.0. And this is what I got left, about a quarter, about a third of the bottle after 2 quarts on everything, which is pretty impressive. Now I didn't do any headlights or taillights or windows or anything like that, although you could. I didn't. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is coating the wheels eventually with this same stuff. But yeah, at this point we're all done. I made sure there's no high spots anywhere. It looks really good, and I'm just gonna leave it parked in the garage here for at least a couple days. So what they recommend is 24 hours. Don't get it wet whatsoever, and after that, don't wash it for a week. So anyway, it's gonna be in the garage. I'll get some B-roll footage when I can get it out in the sun. Show you guys what this thing looks like. Hopefully it just shines. Alright guys, so you can see it looks pretty minty. Turned out excellent, even in the sun it just shines like no other. There is only one spot though that I messed up that I'm going to have to redo, and this is one of the things with ceramic coating, is that if you don't wipe it off immediately, it kind of stays on there permanently. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's some like gasoline looking right here, right? So that's ceramic coating, the Cquartz UK 3.0 that I didn't wipe off in time. I must have just missed that spot or whatever, but that's on there permanently now. So what we're gonna have to do is polish just that area off real quick and recoat it. That's one of the problems with working in a dark, dim lit garage. You don't see all these things while you're wiping it off, and this was the side that was against the wall, so it was hard to see everything. All right guys, so just conclude. This stuff is one of the best mods you could do for your car. I mean, at least in my opinion, and everything that I went through in the video was kind of just my process on how I paint correct and coat a vehicle. Now I got about 30 hours into this thing, and that's not really including any of the wheels. You're probably looking at another two hours or whatever by the time you take the wheels off, you coat them, and you properly dress them. But that's going to be for another video. I think what we're going to do now that the vehicle's looking pretty good, the next steps is to some more performance under the hood, and so before we do that, I kind of like to make sure that the engine's in good shape. Change all my fluids. Obviously the oil's been changed, but the trans, the diff, and then do compression leak down tests. So that's what we're going to do next. And if you enjoy the content that I'm putting out, just like and subscribe. Thanks guys.